Another day of work done for both of us. Have you had dinner yet?
Actually, I just got back to my apartment. I'm eating convenience store food at home right now.
What? You were working this late? You're as busy as ever. So I guess you can't come back home this weekend either, right?
Yes, work is piling up, so I can't come back. I really wanted to return on the last flight on Friday as usual, but I'm sorry, not this week.
Don't worry about it. It's work, so it can't be helped. Besides, coming back here every weekend from your assignment must be tough too. Why don't you take it easy and spend the weekend there for once?
You're right. Lately, I've been working late on weekdays, then rushing to catch the last flight on Friday night to come home, and then taking the first flight on Monday morning to make it to meetings.
That's way too intense of a schedule with no time to rest.
Still, I wanted to make time to see you. Last year, I was so busy I couldn't even come back on weekends, and we were practically living apart.
You were dozens of times busier last year than you are now, but this is the store launch project you've always wanted to do, right? It's okay to prioritize work for now, just don't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, Kevin. It makes me happy to hear you say that. I was worried you might be feeling lonely.
Of course I'm lonely, but I love seeing you work hard, Sophia.
Kevin?
Actually, seeing you work so hard makes me want to work harder too. So this weekend we'll spend time apart for the first time in a while, and we can both recharge from our daily fatigue.
That sounds like a good idea. I've been feeling guilty about neglecting you with all these work trips.
Don't think of it that way. We're both adults with careers. I understand completely.
You're being so supportive. I really appreciate it.
Well, make sure you're eating properly at least. Convenience store food every night isn't good for you.
I know. I'll try to cook something simple tomorrow. How about you? Are you eating well without me?
I've been managing. Made that pasta dish you taught me last night.
The one with the cream sauce? How did it turn out?
Not as good as when you make it, but edible. I'm learning.
That's good to hear. Maybe you'll be a chef by the time I get back permanently.
Don't count on it. I still burn toast half the time.
Well, small steps. Anyway, I should probably finish eating and get some sleep. Early meeting tomorrow.
Of course. Get some rest. We can chat more tomorrow.
You're right. Talk to you later then. Amy, can I ask you to watch Kevin this weekend as planned? I just confirmed with him that I won't be coming home this weekend. I'm sure he'll meet the woman he's having an affair with. Got it! I'll stake out thoroughly from Friday night. I'm really sorry to ask this of my friend, and making you use your precious weekend too. Don't worry about it. I started this whole thing anyway. I was the one who spotted Kevin cheating and told you about it. Since I got involved, I'll help with anything. Thank you, Amy. Actually, I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry for telling you about your husband's affair while you're working so hard at your assignment. It must be hard to focus on work now. Don't apologize, Amy. To be honest, I've been suspicious of Kevin's cheating for a while. Really? Since I left for my work assignment, there have been more times when I couldn't reach him. I was more worried then and couldn't focus on work. So when you told me about Kevin's cheating, it actually helped. Strangely, I felt relieved and could focus on my work again. Well, if that's the case, I'm glad I told you. It's quite a coincidence that my friend ended up transferring to my husband's workplace. Thanks to that, I found out about Kevin's affair with his junior colleague. It was just a coincidence, but I'm really grateful. By the way, Kevin still hasn't recognized me. Really? Well, I guess it's natural that he doesn't remember the face of his wife's friend whom he only met at your wedding. Plus, he's so caught up in his affair with his junior colleague that he probably doesn't even notice me. But you're in the same department and see each other every day. I didn't realize Kevin was this oblivious. Rumors are already spreading around the office, but he doesn't seem to notice at all. He really is incredibly oblivious. What? The rumors have spread that much? Well, recently, the two of them have been pretty obvious. They eat lunch together openly in the company cafeteria, claiming they just happen to sit together. But they're clearly close. It's no wonder people are talking. So their love is blazing according to plan, huh? For the past few months, I've been coming home every weekend, so they couldn't have leisurely dates on weekends. And on weekdays, I've been constantly texting him, so they couldn't have evening dates after work. They can only meet at the office, which must be frustrating for them. And now, finally, you're not coming home this weekend because of work. They must be looking forward to the weekend. I wonder what they'll do this weekend after being made to wait for so long. I'll catch solid evidence of the affair that they can't deny. Look forward to it. Right, please do. I'm waiting for your fantastic report. Do you want me to follow them if they go somewhere after work on Friday? Yes, please. I suspect they'll go for dinner at that Italian place Kevin loves, the one he always says is just okay whenever I suggest going there. Oh, I know the one. I've seen them having lunch near there a few times. Really? He told me he didn't like their food that much. Just another lie, I guess. What's your plan after we gather all this evidence? Are you thinking of confronting him immediately? No, I want to wait until I have everything in place. I need to protect myself financially before he knows that I know. Smart thinking. Have you spoken with a lawyer yet? I've had an initial consultation. They advised me to gather as much evidence as possible before making any moves. That makes sense. What about his phone? Have you checked his messages? He's become more careful with his phone lately. Always has it with him. Even takes it to the bathroom. It's password protected too. Classic cheater behavior. Don't worry, I'll get photos of them together this weekend. Perfect. And if you can see where they go afterward, even better. I'll try my best. I've already set up a fake social media account to track their check-ins without them noticing. You're amazing, Amy. I don't know what I'd do without you right now. That's what friends are for. He doesn't deserve you, Sophia. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder if I should have seen this coming. Don't blame yourself. He made his choices. We'll make sure he faces the consequences. You're right. I can't wait to see his face when he realizes he's been caught. It'll be priceless. I'll make sure to document it all. I'll be waiting for your updates. Thanks again, Amy.
Please, Sophia, this is sudden, but please divorce me. I don't deserve to be your husband.
What's wrong all of a sudden, Kevin?
The truth is, I have a girlfriend in my heart. I'm not devoted to my wife anymore.
What? What do you mean, girlfriend in your heart?
At first, I was genuinely supporting your work, but being apart during your work assignment made me lonely, and I ended up falling for someone other than you.
No way.
I really am a pathetic husband. She's a woman from work, and whenever we sat together in the cafeteria, we'd have great conversations. She understood my loneliness. Gradually, I was drawn to her, and I betrayed you.
But even if you betrayed me, it was just in your heart, right? It hurts that you fell for someone else while having me, but anyone can be attracted to others even when they have someone important.
No, that's not all. I finally crossed the line.
Huh?
I got her pregnant.
You just said it was only an emotional affair, so how did she get pregnant?
It really was just an emotional affair. I thought physical involvement was wrong, so exchanging romantic WhatsApp messages with her was enough. But just that one time, under the influence of alcohol...
You've got to be kidding me.
But it really was just that one time, and we both regretted it terribly.
But that one mistake resulted in a pregnancy.
That's right. This might be hard to believe so suddenly, but it's all true.
I see. You said you loved seeing me work hard, but behind my back, you were betraying me.
I'm really sorry, but Sophia, I'm sure you'll be fine without me. You're so good at your job that they trusted you with the store launch, and you earn more than I do. But she's different from you. She needs me by her side. She can't manage without me.
Excuse me?
She just joined the company and can't do anything without me. I need to protect her. She's pregnant, so please divorce me. You're perfectly capable of living on your own, and you understand my situation, right?
What? There's no way I'm divorcing you.
Huh?
What? What's with that reaction? Did you actually think I'd just agree to divorce you?
But I got her pregnant! As a man, I have to take responsibility, and you're so capable and serious that you know what should be done, right?
Well, yes, the baby is innocent, and it would be sad to take the father away from such a child.
Right? So we should get divorced! Besides, I betrayed you, so you wouldn't want to stay married to me anyway, right?
Yes, being married to a lowlife like you is the worst. But if we divorce, you two cheaters will happily get married, have a child, build a warm family. That really pisses me off and makes me feel even worse, don't you think?
Huh?
And what makes me angriest is that you're lying and trying to escape with minimal responsibility. Why should I listen to the request of such a lowlife? So I absolutely won't divorce you. This is my way of getting back at you two.
What?
Stop talking nonsense about emotional affairs and one-time mistakes. You definitely had a relationship with her before this.
That's not true. It might be hard to believe, but it's the truth. I truly loved you, so I tried my hardest not to cross the line. But really, just that one time under the influence of alcohol, I made a mistake. Listen, I know this is hard to believe, but I swear it was just that one night. We were at the company dinner, had too much to drink.
Can you please stop lying already? I have all the evidence of your affair.
What did you say?
Kevin, please stop. This is insulting.
I'm telling you the truth. She and I never meant for this to happen.
So the numerous times you've been seen having lunch together, that was all innocent?
We work together. Of course we have lunch sometimes.
And the late nights when you claimed you were working overtime?
I was working. Sometimes she stayed late too, but we were just colleagues finishing projects.
Kevin, did you honestly expect me to believe that?
Yes, because it's the truth. This pregnancy was a complete accident from one night of poor judgment.
And what about all the times you couldn't answer your phone when I called? Were those all work-related too?
Sometimes I was in meetings, or I left my phone in my desk while working in another room.
That's convenient.
Sophia, please, I know I messed up, but I'm trying to do the right thing now for everyone involved.
The right thing? By lying to my face and then asking me for a divorce so you can abandon our marriage?
I'm not abandoning you. You're strong, independent. You'll be fine without me. She needs me more right now.
So I should just gracefully step aside because I'm capable of taking care of myself? That's your reasoning?
When you put it that way, it sounds bad, but...
How else should I put it? You're choosing her over me because she seems more helpless?
I have to think about the baby now.
I already know everything. Your affair partner is your junior at work. She joined the company last year, and you, as her direct supervisor, immediately started dating her. You've been involved for 2 years now.
Wait, how do you know so much about her?
A very efficient informant told me. You even have lunch together in the company cafeteria. When you're alone, you apparently call each other by your first names, but everyone at work knows about it.
Is that so? Wait, who is this efficient informant? They even know about our company. Do you have a spy in our company?
That's a trade secret.
No way! So you've known about our affair for a long time?
Yes, for quite a while. So I've been slowly gathering evidence of your affair. You said it was just an emotional affair, just WhatsApp messages. But you've gone on dates many times, gone to hotels, and last month, you even brought her to our home.
You even know about that?
By the way, I installed cameras in our home. Thanks to that, I have videos of your home date too. Your playing house with that woman made me throw up about 3 times, but still. Feel free to stick to your story regardless of me, but the more you stick to that story, the further away your divorce gets. Until I can verify what's a lie and what's true, the divorce is on hold. I absolutely won't sign the divorce papers until I'm satisfied. If only I were a full-time housewife. I could claim living expenses as marital support. But since I earn too much, more than my husband, I don't need that. It's annoying to be too successful and earn too much.
I understand that you know everything about us and that you're angry, but I really need you to divorce me. Don't you feel bad if the child is born without a father present?
You're the one who created such a situation. Can you stop talking as if I'm the bad one here?
You're right, it's all my fault, so I'll apologize properly. I'll even get down on my knees if necessary, but please divorce me!
First, tell me the whole truth about the affair from your own mouth. How you started dating, what you thought about betraying me, everything from your own mouth. And show me all your WhatsApp messages with her.
All of them?
And as a settlement that I can be satisfied with, pay me $60,000. And of course, give up our shared property. If you can meet these conditions, I might divorce you right away.
Wait a minute! Those conditions are way too unreasonable! The settlement amount is way above the norm!
That's because you told such bad lies. If you had been honest from the beginning, I would have accepted the standard amount.
Really?
You not only cheated, but tried to cover it up with lies until the end. I was further hurt by that. What's wrong with claiming money for the pain you caused me?
Well...
If you can't accept my conditions, our divorce discussion is dead. Our divorce will involve court proceedings. If that happens, there's absolutely no way you'll get divorced before the child is born. The child will be born as an extramarital child without a father present.
That's too much! The child is innocent!
Yes, that's right. So you, who committed the sin, need to take responsibility properly. What should you do to avoid involving an innocent child? Go discuss it thoroughly with your mistress.
$60,000 is impossible! I don't have that kind of money! Can't we negotiate something reasonable?
I thought $60,000 was reasonable given the circumstances.
That would bankrupt me!
Then court it is. I'm sure a judge will be very interested in all the evidence I've collected.
You're really going to drag this out? You make us all miserable?
I'm not making anyone miserable. You did that when you decided to cheat.
People make mistakes!
2 years of mistakes, bringing her to our home, planning an escape together. Those aren't mistakes, Kevin. Those are choices.
Fine. What if I show you all the messages and tell you everything, but we negotiate the settlement amount?
I'll consider it after I see how honest you're willing to be.
This isn't fair!
Welcome to consequences, Kevin. They're rarely fair. Hey, what happened with the divorce after that? Is everything progressing smoothly? Actually, not at all. He cheated, and now he's being stingy about the settlement. He did what he did, so he should just clean up his mess properly. Seriously? In that case, you should keep a close eye on his movements. I think the two of them are planning to run away. What did you say? Actually, Kevin submitted his resignation letter at the company today, and yesterday, his mistress submitted her resignation letter too. They're pretending it's just a coincidence that they're leaving at the same time, but the rumor at work is that his wife found out and they're eloping. Having a friend at my husband's workplace is really reassuring. Thank you for the valuable information. I'll make a preemptive move so they can't escape. Is there anything else I can do to help? Just keep your ears open at work for the next day or two. Any information about their plans could be useful. I'm on it. I'll text you immediately if I hear anything else. Thanks, Amy. I don't know what I'd do without you right now. That's what friends are for. We'll get through this together. I know. I just never thought I'd be in this position. None of us do, but you're handling it like a champion. I'm trying. Sometimes I just want to scream at him. Save that energy. Channel it into getting what you deserve in the settlement instead. You're right. I'm going to call his parents now. They should know what their son is up to. Good idea. I'll check in with you later.
I can't wait for your approval anymore. I've already submitted the divorce papers on my own. I need to marry her soon and become a father.
Do you realize that submitting divorce papers without my permission is a crime?
We're going to divorce sooner or later anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem.
But I haven't agreed to this divorce yet.
I can't agree to pay such an outrageous settlement either. I've transferred all my assets to you. Please let the settlement go with that.
Only $5,000 has been transferred, though.
Even if it's just $5,000, that's all my assets. Besides, Sophia, you earn more than me, so this shouldn't matter to you. Anyway, I've shown my sincerity in my own way, so I hope you'll agree to our divorce.
What a selfish person you are. I never thought you were this kind of person.
Shut up! Anyway, I've decided to live with her. I've quit my job and canceled my apartment lease. You won't know where I am now, so goodbye.
Oh my, looking so triumphant. You don't think I'd let you two get away, do you? Sorry, but I know where you two are.
What?
So, I'll have your parents secure you right away. I just contacted them, and they said they're heading there immediately.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean you contacted my parents? And you saying you know our location is a lie, right?
It's hard to believe, but it's true. You asked your parents to be the guarantors for the apartment you're renting with her, right? You even lied to your parents, saying you were moving with me.
How do you know that?
I told you I have an efficient informant. Thanks to them, I know you both quit your jobs, so I preemptively told your parents everything.
What did you say?
That you cheated, got your partner pregnant, and that you might try to run away because you couldn't accept my divorce conditions. I asked them to let me know immediately if they heard anything from you. Apparently, you hid some documents in your room when you went to your parents' house to have them sign as guarantors, but they immediately discovered them for me and confirmed the contents, which showed you have tens of thousands of dollars. That's enough to pay the settlement I want.
Man, how do you know everything? I'm desperately trying to hide things, but...
As a result, you're just tightening the noose around your own neck. You submitted divorce papers without permission, lied about your total assets, and for that, I'm adding more to the settlement.
What did you say? You're still planning to take more money from me?
If you don't like it, I can report you to the police. Let me say it again. Submitting divorce papers without permission is a crime. This weekend, I'll finish up my work and come back there, and we can all have a talk. Your parents, your mistress, everyone.
What?
If you pay all the settlement I want on the spot and explain your affair to your parents, we can divorce right there. If not, we'll start divorce proceedings. Let's have a fun weekend, shall we?
You can't be serious. My parents don't need to be involved in this.
They're already involved. You made them guarantors for your love nest under false pretenses.
I just didn't want to upset them before everything was settled.
You mean you wanted to present them with a fait accompli? Sorry, Mom and Dad, I'm divorced now and having a baby with my mistress.
It's not like that. I was going to tell them properly.
When? After the baby was born? After you disappeared with your new family?
I was waiting for the right time.
The right time was before you started cheating. The next best time was before you got her pregnant. The third best time was before you tried to trick your parents into helping you abandon your marriage.
You're making this so much worse than it needs to be.
No, Kevin, you did that all on your own.
What about the $5,000 I already transferred? Doesn't that count for anything?
It counts as a down payment on what you actually owe me.
This is extortion!
This is consequences. There's a difference.
My parents are gonna be devastated!
Yes, finding out your son is a cheater who lies to everyone in his life is probably going to be quite shocking for them.
Please, can we handle this just between us?
That ship sailed when you filed fraudulent divorce papers and tried to flee with your pregnant girlfriend.
I wasn't fleeing! I was just moving on!
Without fulfilling your legal and moral obligations, that's the definition of fleeing.
What do you want from me? I can't magic $60,000 out of thin air?
Apparently you can, since your hidden account statements say otherwise.
Those are savings for emergencies!
Well, congratulations. This qualifies as an emergency. So, that weekend, when I went to his parents' house, Kevin and his mistress had shaved their heads. They said, "We'll need money to raise our child, so please forgive us for the settlement." But it's us whose lives were ruined, so how could we forgive them? Of course I refused, and in the end, Kevin ended up paying me an $80,000 settlement right there. From that, I paid Amy a thank you fee for her help, and we're planning to go out for Korean barbecue to cheer ourselves up. Friends who always stand by you should be treasured for life.